And while you do that, I will say hello, everyone.
Oh,
welcome to the Stream Void Podcast, episode 110.
I guess we're doing it right now.
We are doing it right now, even though you don't have the show notes up yet.
No, I sure don't.
I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomped. You
Hello.
can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
You can, indeed.
It is December the 18th, 2022, and this will be the last podcast of 2022.
Yes. For
the Christmas lands on the next recording, which is the 25th, and then it's New Year's Day on the next recording, which is the 1st.
So far, I have no really New Year's Eve plans, so...
I kind of do, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Exactly.
We'll see. You're listening to the Stream Void Podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of all that kind of stuff, how was your week?
It's pretty good. I worked at the warehouse 4 days last week doing warehousing things. We got an order of backpacks in from China, and the skids were disgusting, like just falling over and everything. And they were like, you should start putting these away or whatever. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And they were telling me how last time they got them in, it took these two dudes to do it. Like it took them like 3 days to do it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they barely fitted in this space. And we had a bunch left over, and the order that we got was bigger than the previous order, and they wanted me to fit them into the same space, basically. So I don't think so. I was like, I'll try it or whatever. So I managed to basically fit them all into that space, but it also took me like 2 days to do it. A little more than 2 days.
One man alone can do the backpacks in 2 days.
Oh, actually, no, it took me 3 days, but it took me 3 days to do it, where it took 2 guys 3 days to do it before. So... yeah, the owner came in. He's like, holy crap, I can't believe you fit them all in here. And I was like, I know, I'm surprised too. So, but it was literally like 12 skids of like crap backpack. Not crap. You know what I mean? Like 12 skids of backpacks. And
crap is just stuff.
Exactly.
Yes.
I did it. And it was not too bad of a week to do. Like you're just chilling, listening to podcasts, doing the thing, So... it was pretty good. Other than that, I was at the store on Friday doing stuff. Just the usual. Just getting, it's Christmas, so there's not like a lot to do. So it's just the chilling out at the office, doing my little bit of work and keeping my head down, basically.
Very good.
Yeah, kind of boring. For story time anyways, but I like it. They wanted me to work. We have our biggest sale of the year going on today, and when I was at the store on Friday, they're like, hey, do you want to work Sunday? And I was like, absolutely not. I do not want to work Sunday.
Got things to do, people to see.
Well, not even that. It's just I hate this sale that we do.
Yeah.
Well, it's changed so much since we first started doing it. Like when I first started working there, we had this huge sale one time a year before Christmas, and it would be like literally the busiest day. We would do as much sales in one day as we do in the whole month, basically. Just all day long, line up from one end of the store to the other, both sides of the store.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get from one side of the store to the other, you literally had to climb up the stairs on one end of the store and then go down the stairs on the other side of the store to get across the store. Just crazy. And super busy all day. And then it just continually got worse and worse as time went on until now. The last time I worked it, by like noon, it was like, well, let's start sending people home. Like there's not enough work to do. But yeah, it's just terrible. Just terrible. So they're like, yeah, do you want to work it? And I was like, no, definitely not. So I messaged them today just to see how it was. And she said it was busy in the morning, but it's tapered off now already. And it's like not even noon yet. But no. I remember like when I first would do it, there'd be like incredible sales. Like I would look at the flyer and be like, holy fuck, I got to buy this. Like these deals are just too good. Now I'm just look at it and I'm like, no, there's nothing on here that's a good deal. Like they're fine deals, but there's nothing that's like exciting,
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the week for me anyways. What about yourself?
It's slowing down right now due to the proximity to the holidays. Everyone everyone at the primary contractor is, they're taking off for the holidays. It's the last day. Friday was the last day we could actually do serious work, because the primary contractor does not want us to do serious work.
Oh, you mean like cutting down lines and shit like that so people are not with their internet?
Yes.
Yeah.
So no serious work past Friday. So
Right.
everyone's just doing like non-serious work right now. Although it's still serious. Like there's still so much work to do.
Yeah, it's like actual work, but it's not like you're not going to take down someone's only mode of communication during Christmas.
Exactly. Because like I said, there's all kinds of people just off for the holidays.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple guys off for the holidays. You know what? I'm just gonna take a quick pause here,
Okay.
and just to wish a happy birthday to one of our Patreons,
Oh my.
Master of None.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday!
It was her birthday yesterday.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Yes. Happy birthday to Master of None.
Yes, I thought I'd throw that in there while I was remembering. Other than that, yeah, super slow week. Very boring.
Yeah, I can understand that, especially if you don't not have all your regular work to do.
Yes, and I'm a manager of a project that no longer exists.
Yeah, so you just sort of sit there all day like, when's the time to go home?
Kind of. I direct the guys as much as possible and help everyone out to finish up the rest of the projects, and they're done.
Yes.
The rest of the projects are done. We got a couple more to do next year, but that's it.
Yeah.
And that was essentially work. It was really boring. I was like, meh.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Just trying to organize people, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Make sure everything gets done.
Nice change of pace a little bit though.
Yeah, for sure. Although, now that I'm not stressed about work, I'm just like sleeping in all the time. Like, oh, fuck, 10 o'clock. I guess I better get up.
Yeah, rough life, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, other than that, started watching Welcome to Wrexham
What is that?
on Disney Plus. So apparently, back in 21, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney bought a football club
Yeah.
in Wrexham, the Wrexham Dragons, I think.
Yeah.
It's and they are doing a documentary on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like little half-an-hour episodes about the team, buying the team, going over there, visiting the stadium,
Yeah.
and all that, trading the players, getting everything going. And it's actually been pretty good. Ryan Reynolds as himself is just Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean,
He's always on.
I think
He's
it's
never off.
Yeah, I think his actual Ryan Reynolds is not like that, but in front of the camera,
Yeah.
he's got his Ryan Reynolds shtick.
But it's just off the cuff all the time with him on the show. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. It's pretty good. Lots of football stuff, learning about how it is over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's really weird. I never knew with the league and how it works is that you can go up in division and down in division if your club doesn't do good or does really well. And so that's interesting. Like, why don't more places around do that? Because that makes it
well, I mean,
more exciting.
It's just because it's been around for so long, like the leagues.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, and so many teams. So it's just the easiest way to do it. Whereas, like, you got one football league.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you going to do? Bring in a CFL team? Like, I don't think so.
Well, in the end, I imagine there's like the college teams and all that kind of stuff. But then it's like age-based and stuff.
The Premier League and stuff like that doesn't count. Like, it's not based off of, it's just like adult teams. There's no college football teams or whatever, So, I mean, they could do it with the NHL maybe and get AHL teams and stuff like that. I think it'd be a great thing to do.
Oh, yeah. I think it'd be awesome.
There's no way the NHL, any owner would vote for that.
No.
Especially like, well, I mean, I guess if you're a habitual like top contender team, you would probably be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea because you'd never get demoted. But there's no way like, the Islanders would be like, yeah, let's sign on for that. Because some years they're great and then some years they're just the worst.
Yeah.
So
I think it'd be pretty awesome for the hockey league.
I've always said that, but no, not a chance.
Imagine Blazers go NHL.
Well, they're not pro, so that wouldn't happen.
That'd be cool.
They're minor league teams, so
they could get moved. We can move them up to the pros.
No, because they get destroyed because they're like literally kids. They're like 16 years old. Like that would not happen. Just get laid out.
Yeah.
Be terrible.
The beer leagues can.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, almost. That would be more like what it would be. Some beer league team manages to get like enough points to just get bumped up.
Yeah.
But then some NHL team get bumped down into the beer league and just fucking run wreck on everybody. So.
It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. To
no,
see if that
I'd love to see it happen. It
so
never
cool.
will. It never will.
It definitely wouldn't. Not
Never
with
will.
how it works around here anyway.
Nope.
Yeah. Just a reminder to everyone, of course, Epic is giving away a free game a day until Christmas. Some of them they've given away already.
Yeah, if you've been collecting Epic games for the last 2 years, you might have them all already.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you haven't, it's a good way to catch up.
Yeah, for sure.
You should check it out.
For sure.
GOG is giving away some free games too, so
yeah,
just keep your eyes peeled.
They're free games everywhere right now.
Exactly.
Games. Barotrauma. We played a lot.
Oh my god.
A lot.
What a game, dude.
we have had a lot of people express interest and are just seriously into it.
I don't understand.
Very complex.
I don't understand.
We picked up a mod sub, so it's like the first sub, but a little bit better. Instead of having just like 3 small guns, it's got 1 large gun on it and 2 small guns. And then it's also got like the recyclers and the crafters on it and a lot more storage space. So having that sub has been a big boon to being able to get through. And we've actually pierced our way into the next biome.
Oh my gosh.
It's creepy down there.
Crazy.
We're getting attacked like all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone's ending up with husk infection.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I know. They're growing tentacles out of their mouths, and it's gross.
Oh, damn.
And then we have to kill them, and they come back alive and start eating us, and we have to kill them again because we can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't understand that game. I mean, I understand it. I get what the goal and everything is, but I just don't understand like the enjoyment factor of it. It's because every time I've tried to play it, legitimately played it, like I'm the doctor. It's just like, fuck, whatever.
Well, we have a doctor, an actual human doctor again, because we've been running with a bot doctor who's just awful. It's like, hey, heal us. He's like, no, I'm down here. I'm just chilling. Don't worry about it. So we actually have a doctor now, and we've learned that you can gene splice. So you can like research genes from like the sea creatures out there, and then gene splice your human people with those genes. So you can give them like faster swimming and stuff like that.
No, pure blood, man. Get that shit away from me.
Faster swimming, faster walking, all kinds of different resistances and stuff like that.
Robot legs, I'll take it.
Robot legs?
Gene splicing with an alien species? No thank you.
Yeah, we've learned that is a thing, and they just actually reworked the entire skill tree sets.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it so you have to specialize. You can't go down each tree and get the best of everything.
Oh, yeah.
You have to specialize in one thing.
Damn. You're making it even harder.
Yeah, so the captain would have a medal he could bestow on people for plus experience. And then he had another skill which would give him 2 medals, and then another skill which would give him another medal that did 750 experience.
Oh, yeah.
But they got rid of all those, and now he just grants a blanket bonus experience when he's alive.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Got to keep the captain alive.
Got to keep the captain alive.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice. We've had 5 to 6 people like every session now.
Did they add a bard class?
No.
Yeah, well, then I'm not interested.
No. Oh, whoa. There are bard-like skills, though. So when the captain plays, I have a skill where the captain plays a harmonica, and if he does so for 20 seconds, everyone gets plus 2 psychosis resistance.
Oh, well, there you go. It's kind of
I don't know about the other instruments yet, because I haven't looked at the other classes.
No hurdy-gurdy yet?
No hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah, okay.
I got to look at mods and see if there's a hurdy-gurdy mod. Yeah, second zone. We're looking for a new sub because we're running out of space, and we feel like we need more guns, bigger guns, because the stuff we're running into is
too tough.
Too tough. They're pretty tough.
Too tough.
Too tough. And exploring like all these wrecks and stuff.
Yeah, I saw you guys trying to lift a boat off the bottom of the water.
It was just jammed in there. We couldn't do it.
I know. That's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool doing all the exploration and having a crew of people that are like into doing the menial tasks. It's like, okay, we're gonna park the sub here. You're gonna go out in mine. No, I'm just gonna sit on the sub and play my Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's just like a bunch of boringness. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a bunch of busy tasks you can do, like recharging the batteries and the.
I was watching you guys grind up your materials, and I was like, "Fuck, this looks boring as hell." So.
Yeah, I guess it's like if you like factory work. just busy tasks.
I do that at my job.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that in a game too.
Vampire Survivors new DLC launched.
Oh, did you play it?
I played it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I played the new map, which is like a Japanese themed map.
Oh yeah.
But it's like a maze. Like there's buildings you can go into. There's like cliffs and rocks and trees everywhere that you can't pass through.
Oh, crazy.
It's like a super maze. It looks really cool. But yeah, it's like a set map with a maze, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so all over the place.
Interesting.
New champions and new weapons. Yep. I only managed to pick up one of the new champions and one of the new weapons.
Oh yeah,
but I didn't give it
enough time. Yeah.
I tried to take the ball of
the
skeletons on again.
Boner ball.
Couldn't do it.
So
I put in so much damage to it, and in fact, the bone ball blocks everything out. So like nothing spawns on that side of the screen.
Yeah.
So I actually went to 33 minutes trying to kill the bone ball.
Oh
and the death didn't come out because it kept spawning on that side of the screen.
Oh, nice.
But I couldn't kill it. I don't know why. Like, what the hell?
That's crazy. Yeah, I played a little bit just, in the last week or so. Just, you just pick it up, play 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you could like increase the stats on the characters.
Oh, yeah.
So when that happened, I was like, oh, well, that would make it a little more interesting anyways.
Yeah, once you find the Vizard,
yeah,
you can increase the stats of the characters.
Yeah, so I found him, and then I managed to kill these other guys, and they dropped the little golden eggs too, and I was like, oh, crazy. You can totally level these guys up. So
yeah.
I kept doing the one level that's just like a bunch of jugs that are everywhere and the enemies spawn. And it only lasts 15 minutes, and I just kept doing that, and then I would get the gold ring and the silver ring from the bottom of the top and get the clock lancet and level it up, evolve it, and then I actually survived a little bit against death. I've never killed death, but I managed to fight him a little bit. So yeah, I was leveling up. I think I was using Poe because he has the garlic right out of the gate.
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty good.
I liked using Poe for a while
to
start, but now I use some of the higher level ones that you probably don't have unlocked yet.
I think I'm only missing a couple. Unless there's more that are just secret ones.
There are more that are secret that aren't they don't show up.
Okay. So yeah, I was liking him. So I've gotten like 12 golden eggs with him or something like that. So he's like leveled up a little bit. But then I Googled it, and I think you can get up to 1,000 golden eggs or something like that.
Wow.
Per character. And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy.
I think I had at one point 300,000 gold.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just bought golden eggs.
Oh, crazy.
I was just like, yeah, no, just block.
That'll level them up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy anyways. So
I think with this patch, they've changed how the upgraded weapons work. I think you need to upgrade your base weapon plus the base, the trinket that you need to upgrade the weapon with all the way to max before you can get it upgraded.
Yeah, it could be that way.
I think they've changed it to be like that because I was like, why is this not upgrading? Where's my upgrade?
Yeah.
And it would just like upgrade another weapon and be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I looked at the stats and like, oh, that weapon had its full chooch on both the weapon and the trinket.
Yeah, maybe.
And the other one didn't.
It's hard to say. Still a good game.
Yeah. I'd have to look through the patch notes and see.
Exactly.
See what's happening. Other than that, didn't play anything else.
Oh yeah.
Just Battletron with Vampire Survivors.
I played yesterday, played Plague Tale, obviously for Game Club. But I finished Ratchet and Clank. I don't know what it's called. Ratchet and Clank. I don't know. The PS5 one. I don't know what the subtitle is.
I can't remember what it is either.
I finally beat that one. That was a fun game, but God, there's so much shit in that game. Weapons and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
crazy
God.
Funky weapons.
There were still at least 2 weapons I couldn't afford to buy.
Huh.
So I didn't get them. But I was getting the combos down near the end where I'd be like, okay, I got to send out the little miniature clanks to go fight these guys, and then send out the little mushroom guys to go attack them, send out the little blimp that'll bomb them, and then send out the little sprinkler that'll turn them into a topiary so they don't move and whatever. It was good, though. I beat it. Graphics are crazy. But I've been like, I got to beat some games. So I started a lot of games and never beat them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I beat Watch Dogs Legion last weekend and then Ratchet and Clank this weekend. So I don't know what I'm going to go that I've started before and finish, but I'm going to find something and do it. But it doesn't help that I also spent like $100 on Xbox Live buying games because they're so cheap. A lot of them were remasters, but I had to buy them.
Yeah.
So I bought the Batman collection, which is Batman, Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and the other one. I can't remember.
Didn't they just give that away on Epic for free?
Yeah, I don't care about Epic. It was like $12 for the 3 games. It wasn't the whole collection. You got Batman Arkham City, I think, or something like that. You got one of them. So this was all 3, plus all the DLC, all the costumes, everything, for like $12. So I was like, okay, I'm buying that. And then they had the remastered LA Noire, which I wanted to play again. So I bought that. Then there's the Final Fantasy X 10-2 collection. So I bought that. Nice. Then they had the Resident Evil Raccoon City combo of Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Yeah.
For like ridiculous, like $12 or something like that. So like, okay, I'll buy that. I think that was everything I bought. But it was like 12 games or something like that. Stupid. Nice. So I got like a big lineup of stuff to play now. It doesn't even include, like, last week I bought the BioShock collection. Whoops. Because it was like on sale for like $12 for the 3 games. Oh, nice. The remastered ones. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, you got a lot of games to play.
Exactly. So, but I'm setting it up. I had to redo my whole like recording setup because when I put in the new capture card, it screwed everything up. So I couldn't record things properly.
Oh.
The tracks were all recording on one track and everything. So like when I was going to do my Plague Tale videos, I couldn't remove like audio of me being like, oh, thanks for the sub and all that shit. So, yeah. So now I got it all lined up and I can get back to doing those
nice
video recordings and everything like that. But yeah, I was just like, oh, that's a lot of money. But I was like, fuck it. Whatever. It's Christmas. Treat myself.
Yeah, I was browsing around on Steam, and then Steam was like, "Hey, you should play this game. It's called Dust Job." And I was like, "Oh, right.
Oh, that's that VR one, right?"
No, it's the Steam Deck one.
Yeah.
So I loaded that up, and I played it on the deck. It took like 25 minutes to get through the entire thing.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was fun.
Nice.
It was just like a little Aperture Science like tech demo for the Steam Deck. So it used all of its features, literally all of them, to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it was I learned some things about the Steam Deck that I didn't know. I didn't know it had gyroscopics in it.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh, it has gyroscopic, isn't it? And the thumb pad, like the sticks, are touch sensitive. Okay. So like when you wanted to activate the gyro mode, you just rested your thumb on the one.
Oh yeah.
The one stick, and then you could do the gyro mode.
It's like,
what? That's a thing. It's crazy.
Huh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Nice.
Did I mention that I finished Half-Life Alyx?
Did you mention it on here?
I don't know if we talked about it.
You mentioned it on here. I know that you mentioned you did, but
yeah, I know I did on the Discord.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I mentioned it here.
Mention it here.
It finished it.
Uh-huh.
It was extremely good, like
surprise.
Ridiculously good. The ending level is unbelievably fun.
Okay,
but then it's like. I was just swearing at the end because I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the ending. This is what you're giving me." I'm like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
but
I mean, that's the way they do it.
Yeah,
they always fuck you around at the end and be like.
But then I let the credits roll, and it comes back up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's go!" I don't want to give anything away for those who haven't played it. There isn't any more, but the ending is just like, yes, this is so good now.
Okay.
They give you a little tease, and then they slap you in the face, and then they bring it back with a little tease, and you're like, oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It's like, oh, Half-Life 3 confirmed in VR?
I don't think so.
Do you know anything about the ending? Have you read anything about the ending?
No, but you can spoil it. I don't care. There's going to be spoilers here, so.
There are, okay, yeah, I'm going to talk about spoilers, so you better shut your ear holes because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the whole game, you're trying to, the first little bit of the game, you're trying to rescue your dad from the Combine, right? And then
I thought her dad was dead.
No.
So wait, where does this take place?
This takes place before Half-Life 2.
Oh, okay, because he dies in Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
So you're going through the Combine, capture your dad because he's been doing some things, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're a bad boy." And so they take him, and you go out and you rescue him. And there's this one level where you're on a train, and you're trying to get this other train to stop because that's where your dad is. And that level is banana sandwich because the amount of train crashing in VR is like, oh my God, it's almost overwhelming.
Yeah.
How in the moment you feel when you're doing that train crash. But you get your dad out and you're like, okay, we need to set up the Combine. How are we going to do this? There's a vault over here, and inside is Gordon Freeman. And we have to go rescue Gordon Freeman.
Okay.
So, as soon as I learned that, I was like, oh my God, we're going to go get Gordon Freeman out. Hype!
So why was he in a vault?
After G-Man took him, after Half-Life 1,
okay,
I guess that's where he ended up. The Combine managed to catch him because G-Man just works for, some extraterrestrial thing and just interferes with things. And so that's the thing, is that we're now have to travel through the city to this vault to get out Gordon. And it's like, yeah, that's dope. And the further you go into the area where he is, the more messed up the place becomes with like the infection. There's like some sort of weird, creepy celestial fungal infection that's infecting everything.
Hate when that happens.
And it's so creepy going through that stuff in VR. You're like, ooh, because everything's like pulsing and pussing at you and releasing toxic goo, and you like go close to it, you touch it, it's like squirts itself back into itself. And like, oh my God, it's disgusting.
Gross.
And doing that in VR, of course, is super, immersive.
Yeah, super juicy.
Super juicy. You get to the end a little bit, there's antlions, and then you manage to crash the vault, and you have to get up there and in there. But the way you lose all your weapons when you go up there. They all go floating off, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? But you have gravity gauntlets on, so you can like suck things towards you. Yeah. And there's these little balls of electricity sucked towards you, but then you like release them like lightning bolts at the Combine. That's so much fun. It's just ridiculous how fun that little bit is.
Yeah, those were in the episode 2 as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you just use the gravity gun to grab them.
Yeah. Yeah, you use gauntlets, zap, 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 go through, and you get to the end where Gordon is, and he comes, the whole scene goes dark, and the eyes come towards you, and you're like, oh my God, it's fucking G-Man.
Oh, what?
The most, this is the worst. I was like, no, G-Man, come on, man.
Hello, Gordon Freeman.
And so G-Man comes out and he just walks around you talking to you. And so you're like, but he like comes towards you, goes this way, disappears. You're like, where are you? And you have to listen to his voice, and you can look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's, and then, it's like, oh, we're taking you, Alex. You're going to do what we want you to do. And you're the new person. Gordon wouldn't do what we wanted him to do, but you're going to do it because you've proven yourself.
So, and this is supposed to take place before Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, credits roll, and then you wake up in a scene, and you're like, huh, what the hell? Isn't this where we just were? And you look at your hands, and you got black gloves on, and you're like, huh, I'm not Alex anymore. And then the dad comes out, and he's like, Gordon, we got work to do. And the big robot comes in from Half-Life 2, hands you the crowbar, and you're like, fuck yes, let's go.
So wait, are you Alex in Gordon's body, or are you just Gordon?
No, you're Gordon at that final moment.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, yes, let's go. And then that's it. Game's over.
Oh, Sag.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a really good game.
Nice.
I highly recommend that. I've spoiled it for everyone now that you play it.
Yeah, you can still enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, you sure can. I'm actually going to mark that as spoiler talk in here.
Spoiler talk, man.
Spoiler talk, so you can skip it.
Yeah.
So you can skip it if you're listening to it live. Yeah, such a good game. If you have VR, you definitely should play it. If you don't have VR, it sucks.
Too bad for you.
It's too bad for you, for sure. Yeah, after that, I'm like, oh, Half-Life 3 confirmed?
I mean, they're still supposed to do Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Like, it was supposed to be 3 episodes.
They'll never do it.
No, they'll never do it.
No. They'll do Alex Part 2.
That's, anyways.
And then they'll do Alex Part 3.
I don't think Half-Life 3 is going to be in VR.
No, I don't think there might not even be a Half-Life 3 until a Source Engine 3 comes out, maybe. They only do stuff that does, tech demos.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just a tech demo for Valve.
Pretty much. Oh, well, that's all right.
Yes.